Yes, a lot of dry and bright weather to come today, but before we get there, I thought we'd take a look back at yesterday when we recorded 23.4 degrees Celsius at Cardiff, the highest temperature of the year so far, the highest temperature of this month as well. But how does that compare with recent Mays? Well, it's bottom of the league. Recent Mays have brought us much warmer weather. So I think we can all agree there has been no heat wave, and indeed there isn't going to be a heat wave anytime soon, because although we have high pressure in charge bringing us some warm May sunshine, the winds are coming in off the Atlantic rather than dragging up some warm air from France or Spain. So temperatures not really going to change too much. Generally, we're looking at low, perhaps mid-20s over the next few days. If you're outside for any length of time, though, it's worth bearing in mind that the May sun is a strong sun, so we will have high levels of UV. It might be worth considering a little bit of sun cream if you're outside for a length of time.
And it's been glorious today. I'm hearing rumblings that it might be carrying on.
Well, you hear correctly. You've obviously got a very good source, Charlene. Who could it be? So think southern Spain, because actually our temperatures are going to be very similar to what's going on in Malaga at the moment. However, we are even luckier because we have dry weather and they've got showers over there. Bit of a mess. So we're actually enjoying some nice weather. And can you remember what we've got coming up this weekend?
Oh, a bank holiday, I believe.
Yes, another one. And it's looking at the moment with some nice, lovely gold medallion sunshine. So let's just hope it stays like that. Let's take a look. Here we go. Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. Now, we don't get many of these on the weather, do we? Horses, but isn't that an absolute beauty? I suspect its coat might get a little bit sweaty as we go through the rest of the week. It's going to warm up a bit, some nice dry, settled conditions, sunny spells at times, cool nights, but as I said, warm days. Gorgeous evening to come on Wednesday. Look at that. Some nice evening sunshine to enjoy, and our outlook is very pleasant. Sunny spells at times, temperatures on the climb, and high UV, so do watch out for that. Here's the pollen. So our pollen levels, grass pollen, are fluctuating at the moment between low and moderate. It's only just getting going that season, but the fine weather isn't helping. And anecdotally, people are telling me they're feeling it. We've also got some oak pollen as well. That's your forecast.
Hi Fiona, and a good evening to you. The weather is looking good over the next few days. It may not be desperately warm, but it is at least going to be dry for most of us, and we've plenty of sunny spells on the way, but strong sunshine obviously this time of the year.
But for now, I'll leave you a gorgeous evening here in Chelsea. The sunshine's set to continue. Back to you in the studio.
Hello there. Well, it's been a fine day for most of us today with some bright weather around. Not quite as warm as it was on Monday when we had the highest temperature of the year so far, 23.4 degrees Celsius recorded at Cardiff. This also, of course, the highest temperature that we've seen so far this May.
And Alex is back from Brighton. Question for me, what's the pollen like? Because I feel like it's grabbing me by the throat today.
Yeah, I've had lots of these questions over the last few days. And the unfortunate thing is that when we have fine weather, pollen levels are going to spike. So they're moderate to high at the moment. And we're in that period where we're crossing over from tree pollen to grass pollen. Some people are unfortunate and they're affected by both. But we'll keep you updated on those levels as we head through the next few days. But today it has been another fairly fine day. We had a bit of a cold front making its way southwards. But these were the scenes at Berkhamsted Farm earlier today in Merseyside. Fine sunny skies overhead. That Shetland pony seemed to be enjoying things. If it's not a Shetland pony, do let me know afterwards. Let's take a look now at Derbyshire, a little bit further south. And these were the scenes at Chatsworth House. Cloudy skies overhead, not a great deal of rain around, fine conditions. And, well, a fair sign that summer is just around the corner is the red campion flower, which is in bloom at the moment. It is in bloom from May all the way through to September. These are pictures courtesy of the Woodlands Trust. If you do spot one that's got 5 petals, a very pretty flower indeed. Let's take a look at what our temperatures are going to be doing over the next few days as well. Well, today we saw a high of 22 degrees Celsius, but as we head through the next few days, we will start to see it rising by a degree or so. So 24 possible Thursday and on Saturday. So pretty fine conditions to be expected as we head through the next few days. But as I say, pollen levels will also be spiking in the settled conditions as well. So do be aware of that. And as we push on into the bank holiday weekend, nothing changes, no rain symbols on the chart as of yet. That's your forecast. Definitely worth pointing out that as well as those pollen levels on the rise, UV levels will be on the rise as well. So even if you're out and about for short periods of time, make sure you slap on the sun cream.
OK. All right. Thank you, Alex.